Welcome back to Professor Layton and Pandora's Box. Hopefully the audio's not blasting over me this time. You can actually hear me. This is the third stream and therefore the third part. If you're watching this as a highlight, couple of things to go over. We have now got a new chat box below. I spent ages on it, that's the only reason I'm pointing it out, which is actually from the game. I had to cut it out of a screenshot, it was a whole thing, but we now have it. It's an asset from the game. It's very exciting. We also now have our channel points are now called Pickerats, obviously after this game, so you can use Pickerats to do things. In fact, we should probably start a prediction before we do anything else, because we do that on this channel. That's what we do. And you can now use your channel points to... What's this? What am I doing? You can now use your channel points to say that you figured out the answer to something, rather than... So basically to let everyone else have their own answers as well. If you figure out the answer, you can just click your little I got it. There's a little redemption called I've got it, that you can do. I'm going to do how many puzzles will I get wrong? And we're going to go with 5 or less. Under 5 or 5 or over. Because last time I did 3 and it was so stressful because it's now that we're into the proper puzzles of the game and we're not just doing the introduction, it's very easy for me to get a lot of them wrong. So I'm going to set that up for, let's go for 30 minutes. Let's go for the max. So you can use your Pickerats to do that now. The prediction has started. Predict what you think's going to happen. Whether you think I'm going to get, how many puzzles you think I'm going to get wrong. Just to be clear, we do count, if I get several mistakes on the same puzzle, I count that as one puzzle wrong. That makes sense. So, vote away, use your points, it's all good. I think that's everything that I've updated, all of the stuff we have to talk about, so let's actually get into the gameplay. There will be a recap. If you got it, it's like a classroom where you'll call on one of us. It's more just that I'll if I feel like I need... No. If you say you have the answer, and then I might ask you what it is, or I might go, okay, I'm gonna try and figure it out, and then I'll ask you. But to be honest, the amount of... We do our answers together, so I probably will just ask you immediately, but it's also more for people who have necessarily played the puzzle before, who come in and try and give me the answer straight off the bat. You could be like, no. Speaking of, I do have a new command for that, actually, which I've already posted about, but since a couple more people are coming. That is for if we get anyone who's straight up just giving me answers. It's basically to stop trolls, or like backseating, I suppose. What am I missing? Is this a rerun? Wonder when the name's changed in a different country. Yeah, I don't know why it's called Pandora's Box in the EU, or it's in Europe it's called Pandora's Box, and in America it's called Diabolical Box. But interestingly enough, I believe that the app, when they've remastered it and released it on HD on iOS and Android, is called Diabolical Box regardless of where you are. I don't think they have the regional differences either. They might have the regional differences in the puzzles, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm going to start the game and we'll get the recap and then I'll read what you posted, Sketchy, because I noticed you posted a bit of a thing. So, to the recap. Oh my god, I've just realised I don't have my Okay, you guys have got a couple more minutes to vote on the prediction because I've just realised I don't have my graphics tablet plugged in for drawing, which I need. I didn't have it plugged in, guys. I'm so unprepared. So what you saying? Thing Beth was referring to, we got a recall training leash for a noodle the other day. We took it to the park for a training. On the way we were wondering how much more leash she had, such as how big is her circle of movements. We were like, now she has about 6 times more leash. And we were like, this reminds me of a puzzle. Yes! Oh my god, that's amazing. I keep doing that too. And cut. Could you do that Pickerats intro again with a little more energy? Sketchy, you did great. Mwah. Also, Maru, I was really enjoying your running commentary of the rerun. I went back and I read it and I was like, perfect. The reason it wasn't called Pandora's Box in the US is because the box is as a classic Greek legend. They basically figured no one in the US would know what the heck it was. That or it'll be some copyright or intellectual property silliness. What, like yogurt or something? Okay, one take 5. Right, let's actually get into the game because I've left this running for ages. And I'll turn that volume back up because It only needs to be super low for the intro. So it's gonna give us an update. Just trying to get the audio levels right. There we go. Thanks to Luke, the livestock contest concludes without a hitch. After asking all over town, the trio gather all the information they can on the Elysian box. Oh, I didn't finish that puzzle! That fountain puzzle that it just showed me. I forgot. I didn't actually get that done. Layton, Luke, and Flora decide to look for Mr. Anderson before returning to the station. Okay. So, that wasn't really a full recap, so here's a real quick recap from me to you. Because you know I love you so much. A little bit more of a recap is Layton's mentor at university has been found dead, unfortunately, because he opened a box, which is rumored to kill anyone who opens it. Obviously, we don't know if that's the actual reason he's dead. There's some things pointing to the fact he might have been murdered, or someone stole the box after he opened it. We don't even know if he did open it, because the box wasn't there, so... He died of too much death. He died of not living. That's what killed him. 1 hour, 5 minutes, and we're starting scene 1 of the day. It's just like schedule on a real set. Shut up. We are on the Voluntary Express, which is a luxury cruise ship on rails. It's a luxury train that he was found holding a ticket for when he died. So that's what we're doing. We're basically investigating his death, but we're not officially investigating his death because the police are also here. And it's had a little stop in this town called Dropstone, and that's basically it. Some things are a bit strange, but nothing's like, you know, we're not getting Hot Fuzz kind of village vibes from this place. If you want an especially good example of this sort of thing, you only look as far as the inherent issues in localizing British novels to the US, especially the works of Terry Pratchett. A lot of it was edited because they had basically told Sir Terry this is going to go right over the head of Americans. It's like how they changed the... Well, that wasn't for intelligence or anything reasons. It was they changed the title of the first Harry Potter book, which is the Philosopher's Stone in the UK, but it's the Sorcerer's Stone in America. But that was because, I think, because they decided that they, people weren't going to realize it was about magic if it was because it was the first book. People were going to see the word Philosopher's Stone and they weren't going to think this is about magic and wizards. They're just going to think it's about philosophy and they're not going to want to see it. Ratatouille. Turn that up a smidgen. And I'll turn it up here too. Layton kill the guy's permission in order to train Luke in the dark arts of puzzles. You know, that reminds me of a puzzle. Ha! Everything reminds me of a puzzle. It's like how I'm marketed as Crimson Coffee. It's true. Because no one knows what a coffin is in America. No, I'm actually Crimson Casket. Okay. So we're about to leave. I think I missed a puzzle because I was too scared to do it. The whole festival's being put on by the Andersons, the wealthiest family in the village. As you're new here, let me fill you in on that family. The Andersons live in the mansion at the north end of town. Makes you turn green with envy, huh? Anyway, Mr. Anderson has a young daughter who's grown up to be quite a beautiful young lady. Her name is Katia, and she's the most unusual combination of both beautiful and sweet. Plus, I hear she's very respectful towards her father, unlike most youngsters. The only thing kids these days love more than talking back to their parents are those baggy jeans. It's true. It's all we like. We like baggy jeans and talking back. Oh, sorry. I do believe I've gone off a bit of a rant. Did you need something from me? Actually, yes. Tell me, madam, have you ever heard of a rare antique known as the Elysian Box? That name's new to me. Can't help you at all. So you leave me alone now? Oh, but you know, you did just remind me of a gem of a puzzle that concerns a box. Perfect. Doctor Strange shows up. Aha! Crimson Casket, my arch nemesis. Why is Doctor Strange my arch nemesis? That's very specific to say. Wait, unless he's got a bit of an arch nemesis. I don't know a lot about Doctor Strange, I won't lie. I've noticed this change in novels too, but I think names should stay the same, and if people don't know, they can learn. Yeah, we know what the Philosopher's Stone is. Sir Isaac Newton, who tried his hand at alchemy. I should stop spoiling the new Doctor Strange movie. I think Doctor Strange is probably one of my least favorite of the MCUs. It's not like bottom of the pile, but I don't know. It felt a bit weird. Anyway, puzzles. Let's do our puzzles. First puzzle today, guys. Oh, it's one of these. Oh no, we had one of these before. Okay, the two boxes shown below are actually the same box shown from two different angles. Using the visible faces as a guide, reassemble the pattern in the box by placing the tiles into the unfolded view of the box. Don't forget, each tile needs to go on in the correct place and face in the correct direction, so you may need to rotate the tiles with your stylus. This shouldn't be too hard. This is more of a, I'm just going to try and place them all kind of thing. So we can see that this is pointing that way. So like, don't know how to explain that. But, oh, it's made it harder for me because it's not actually given me the spaces that are next to it, so I can't make it. So it's more, I'm gonna have, oh, I hate have puzzles where I have to like, spatially visualize things in my head. You know, like. Also, who is using 9k channel points to say I'm gonna get under 5 wrong? That is so many points, guys. What if Doctor Who was in the MCU? You mean the Doctor? It's true, the Doctor does span all universes. He doesn't... Yeah, no. Because we know there are canonically parallel universes in Doctor Who. It's how it's a thing. They established it. The thing that bugs me about sorcerer versus philosopher is that philosophy is a key part of understanding what was historically magic. Yeah, that's the whole... Yeah. It's... Yeah. Yeah. And then they changed it because they were like, people aren't going to think that it's magic based. And apparently, J.K. Rowling has actually said that she regrets doing that because obviously at the time it was the first book that was just, you know, she presumably just listened to her publishers and was like, yes, that makes sense. But, you know, you live and you learn. So, hello. Let's bring up the sketch layer. Not sketchy, that's someone else. Let's bring up the sketch layer because I have an idea. Wow, that's a really bad line. Holy heck. So, if we actually did have these squares visible, it would be... the heart would be like that, and the triangle would be like that, I think. Sketchy sounds layer. All I know is everyone here was mad that no one thought that we would know what it meant. Oh, good. I'm glad. It's just a case of like publishers and people in marketing and stuff going, no, they won't know what that means. They won't know what that means. Not just about Americans, but like other things as well. They'll go, that's not for the, you know, it's gonna go over the heads of the target audience or whatever. And it's just like, or you could just give people like more credit that they're gonna know what things are. And even if they don't know what philosopher's stone is, that like, is that really gonna stop them from buying it because they don't know what a philosopher is, or they don't know what the philosopher's stone is? Like, if it's got enough traction to need, you know, to go over to America in the first place, or maybe it wasn't popular at that point, and they were just like, we need something that'll make people want to buy it. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. It's like kind of annoying. Right. So then we have the triangle facing this little manny, like that. And then that's there. That's the tree. So, what we actually need to do is figure out the way we have it, because I'm really, really bad. This is one of my weaknesses, is I'm really bad at working out spatial things. Like, this is like my least favorite. My voice broke again. My least favorite kind of puzzle is this one, because it's just trying to picture it in my head. Lol, it's like, hey, we have Google. Sometimes us Americans see a word and we know it's not a typical word we use here, but we do know the meanings. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like if you guys refer to something in the chat by the American term for it, it's like, I'm probably gonna know what you mean. There are a few things that I get confused by, like the word comforter. Like, comforter, is that a quilt? Is that what a comforter is? Is it a quilt? Or is it like something else? Or like a broiler, you know? We don't really have those words here, but I've heard them. Or like if you said arugula, I know what arugula is. It's not called that, but I know what it is. It's a puffy blanket. So is it like as well as a quilt? Because I always thought it was like the little bit that you put underneath your sheet to make it a bit softer. You know, like a mattress protector. I just did my bed this morning, that's why I'm like, I know everything about bedding now. What about a hoop tie? A hoop tie? What's a hoop tie? Nothing. What's a hoop tie with you? What's the matter, baby? So the heart could go here. Whew, that was a terrible try to draw a heart sideways. And then like that? No, that's not right. Duvet, quilt, comforter, fluffy blanket, I think. Duvets, quilt, comforters, and fluffy blanket. I see, okay. I think I have a bit of granola stuck at the back of my throat. Hold on one sec, guys. I'm gonna try and get it sorted. I may unmute my microphone so I don't make hacking noises. See, Centella's got it. Look at that. Okay, right. Let's stop talking. I mean, we can keep talking about differences between English in America and the UK. I need to get on with my puzzle. I should work on my puzzle. Right. So, okay. So, the tree is like on this side here. No, the person's on this side because that's what the arrow up here is pointing to the person's head. So the person must be on this side that we can't see, but like the head is at there. So nope. Wait, no, that can't be right. Hold on. No. Okay, that's not right. I don't know what that one is. Which means that oh no, I was right, because that person will be in that. Like that. But upside down? Like that? Ah, the worst puzzle to start on, guys. I hate spatial awareness puzzles. Okay. Let me try and fold it up in my head instead. So if I'm folding it up, that goes down like that. And this one would be connected here. So that one is the triangle. Like that. Yeah, okay. Good. Sketch layer, of course. Yeah, my sketch layer. I was hanging out with my friends on Saturday because it was one of my friends' birthdays, and I spent like the latter half of the call just doodling on my sketch pad. So I was like, I want to draw D&D stuff. So this would fold to there. So this edge would be this edge. So that's the heart. But facing like that, I think. And then you made a physically made one. Damn it! That's such a good idea. I mean, I'm already sort of cheating by using this sketch layer sometimes, because, like, I sometimes rotate things. Yeah, and then, so obviously we don't know what that's pointing at, but then this would, wait, where'd, this, so the tree's at the bottom, I think. How do they match up? How do these match up? So if I fold that down, that, and then under. It needs to be upside down. Okay, Sketchy, Beth, and Centella have all got it. You're doing great, thank you. I appreciate it. I think what's throwing me off, this one doesn't really matter which way up it is because it's round. What's throwing me off is this one. Because I fold that one under, and then the yellow one, and then the green one. The little person is facing this way. Green one's here, so if I flip that, it has to be facing me. So when I unfold it, I think it's facing the right way as it is. Wait, never mind, puzzles hurt my brain. Hello, Eveline. Evil-Ed, welcome in. You say submit it as it is. You think this, you guys, are we in agreement that this one's okay? I think I've... Eveline! 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 Also, you guys totally... I know I've got the, I've got it thing for the redemption, but if you want to, like, chat about what you think it could be, or, like, brainstorm with each other, that's totally fine. That's allowed. It's quite awkward to explain as a rule, but you guys seem to genuinely get it. In general. The community's good. Okay, Centella is saying yes, and I trust Centella. I think this is right. But this has been like the hardest I've ever had to concentrate on a puzzle. At least this week. I mean, it's the first puzzle this week, but we don't need to... Sin is always right, exactly. Alright, I'm gonna submit it.
And now to test my theory.
Yes.
And there we have it.
Test my theory. We did it! Good job. Was it hard converting the 2D shape? Yes, it was. And I didn't even cheat this time. We did it! Well, hang me on the washing line and call me a bath mat. I never thought you'd solve that one. You seem like a nice man, so I'll be straight with you. I wouldn't talk about that box in these parts. But why? Well, it's complicated. Now I've given you advice, just smarten up and follow it. Interesting. Now, I think there was a puzzle that I missed. I'm not fully sure where it is. It might be this way? No, it's not this way. It's the other way. It's that one. Okay. Almost forgotten about this puzzle. Right. 3D to 2D is just that's the I don't know what it is, but that's the thing that throws me off. Maybe it's because I can't just figure it out with enough working. So I've already right. Okay, for context, we went to this puzzle last week, last time we did a Layton stream, and I could not get it for the life of me, and I didn't want to get anything wrong, so I just didn't answer it at all. So I'm gonna switch so you guys can read it. But I had a theory, but I don't know how it was gonna work, so I'm showing you it to you guys again, and we can work on it together. If you do figure it out, you can just tell me, because I've been trying this one for ages, so I don't mind this time. Dropstone was founded 50 years ago, and the founder commissioned a stone sculpture to commemorate the day. Unfortunately, the dozy sculpture managed to engrave the wrong date on it. The whole village had to live with this erroneous sculpture until some bright spark realized that converting it in a certain way would enable the correct date to be displayed. Think about what the sculpture could have been converted into in order to display the correct date. On which date was Dropstone founded? Answer in 4 digits. Date, month, month. That's presumably one of the localizations that they've done, because obviously in America it's month, day. So, my current theory, if I quickly clear this sketch layer so I can show you. My current theory is that you would make it a fountain, so you'd fill it with water, so that these would be reflected. However, if you were to do that, it would still, like, would it be the 13th of the 8th? Is that the point? But then that doesn't really look like a 13, because it's got a little wiggle. My only thing is thinking that it's the 13th of the 8th. This one is too easy. Why did I get so stuck on this last time? I was really tired. Maybe it's just because I was getting really tired. I think that's the answer. What do you guys think? More coffee, I think. 1308. That is what I was. Okay, we're gonna do that. Why did I struggle so much last time? Does anyone remember? I think you should think about it again. Ask your brain. Hold on, let me contact my brain. Sounds like a modem. Boo-ding, boo-ding, boo-ding. It's like an old modem from the early noughties. I was trying to say 90s and my mouth said 80s. Hi JJ Raptor, welcome. It's good to see you. How you doing? What's that voice I'm doing? I don't know. Hold on, let me touch base with my brain. She's thinking about chocolate. We're not gonna have to talk to her. Sorry I wasn't here. It's okay. No, the thing is now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's the answer. But for some reason I couldn't figure it out when I did it before. So, anyway, let's enter the answer. Nope, not memo. That's not what I meant. I meant to do this. I think it's 1308. Ah! The doors just went. Hold on. Be right back, guys. Ooh. So, mystery solved. Joe was in a call with a friend, but I could hear him like ringing them because he wasn't calling them on Discord. I could hear it like ringing, and I was like, what's going on? So I thought it was a work call. It's just our mutual friend. It's totally fine. And these are not my lights, don't worry. This is my hard drive, and I have to be careful because obviously this has my address on it. Okay, I picked it up the right way around. These are my lights. So I'll be setting these up tonight. Do you guys want to see them, or are you not that fussed? I think I'll just leave them because they're not that exciting. They're just little LED panels. But I got myself a hard drive so I can put all my videos on it, so I don't have to keep my computer is running on like barely any memory half the time because I have massive stream files that are taking up so much space before I edit them. So I'm gonna move them all to a hard drive, and then that'll solve some issues. You want to see them? Okay, hold on. Let me answer this puzzle, and then we will have a look at them. There we go. We figured it out.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes. So easy. I knew it was
And
something
there
about the
we have
reflection. I said that so many times, but I just couldn't get my head around what it was going to look like. Converted into a fountain, the water fills the bowl, allowing the true date to be... Well, it looks a bit weird, but yeah. The inattentive sculptor must have been relieved at getting away with such sloppy chiseling. So sloppy. Okay. Well, let's switch to... According to the writing here, the village was founded by its first settler 50 years ago. 50 years sounds like a long time for a person, but I suppose it's not very long for a village. Quite so. But this fact just invites more questions. Why did the settler come here in the first place? It's hard to believe he or she simply set forth from their old residence to found a new village. So what did they find? That's the question. It's usually villages are formed around like rivers or something, where there's stuff, you know, or there's somewhere that they can have cattle or something. Okay, in that case, we are concluding the bit war, and we're gonna play some more Layton. We're gonna move back to Layton. Is that cool with everyone? We're gonna go back to Layton. I'm so frightened. Okay. I almost hit the PG button because it's where the pause button is, but I was on a different screen on my Stream Deck. Right. Ka-chow. I'm not in the center anymore. No. No. Well, guess I'm moving you back. Okay. Centella will return. In PurpleCoffins endgame, exactly. Why is it so frightening? Go adding myself a little stream timer there. And back to the puzzles. Hello. That was a bit of a wild ride. My parcel turned off and then things kind of went sideways. So, I think that's all the puzzles we've missed. Casual, like, jazz. I love it. This is what I should have as my break music, if it wouldn't get really annoying to have that. Maybe that would make me stream, maybe my break shorter, because I don't want to leave you guys with that. I will Iron Man this. Thank God I have to leave to take my mom to surgery soon. Oh, okay. No, Maru! I just came back. Okay. Well, I guess no more Layton, guys. It's Maru said it's mental health break time, so now is a mental health break for me or you? That's the question, isn't it? You've had first break, yes. What about second break? I don't think they know about second break, Ego. I am an evil inevitable. Oh, that was beautiful. I hope, yeah, Evelyn, I hope that your mum's surgery goes okay and everything goes alright. Thank you so much for your ridiculous generosity today. It is lovely to have you here. I hope that you enjoy your emotes, you enjoy the rest of your day. Obviously, you know, it's not going to necessarily be pleasant, but I hope that it's as pleasant as it can be. Me and Sin threw everyone into mental health. Okay. Hello. It's too quiet. I don't like how quiet I've made it. Sorry. Hold on. There we go. It was too quiet. It's too quiet. Let's go with this. I don't know if the thunder is relaxing for everyone. Let's put that way down there. Ooh, spooky. It's in the cool. That's good to know. It's good to know. Well, thank you, Maru, for redeeming that mental health break. The mental health break redemption is sort of, it's more for you guys than it is for me, but I will also go make myself a drink before we get back to Layton because, yeah, I'll go make myself a meal shake and then we'll get back to it to have a little break. But yeah, it's just to say, how are you guys doing? This is what you need to, so if you guys are watching the stream, which you are, if you're, you know, you can hear me, I would like, this is super awkward, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to unclench your jaw if it's clenched. You need to relax your forehead, because I know that when I'm watching things sometimes I'm like, so you know, give your shoulders a little wiggle. I can't do this obviously because I'll be out of the view of the camera, but stand up, have a little stretch to the side, stretch back again. Ooh, don't fall off your chair. That's not a good idea. Luco, wait, wrong screen. Luco, it didn't send you there, but you just 45 months. So I just need to replay the alert.
Show me what you got.
What's water now? Hi there.
Hi there. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the 45 months at tier 2, Luco. We're having a little mental health break. So yeah, so I need you to stretch up and down. I can't, because obviously I'll fall over or like off my chair. Just give yourself a little wiggle. Wiggle all the bits. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your neck. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go get myself a meal shake while you guys go and get yourself a water, because I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave for a few minutes, so you have plenty of time to go get yourself a drink. Doesn't have to be water, but water is the best. They killed Eveline, snuck up and did it. Someone call Phoenix. So I will you drive safe, Luco. You obviously don't need to go get some water if you're driving. I will see you guys in just a little bitty. I'm gonna go make myself a meal shake so I have something to eat, drink, you know the deal, and probably go pee because I've had a lot of coffee. And then we'll be back with some more puzzles after these messages. Oh wait, I actually have a sound effect for that. Hold on, I never use this.
We'll be right back.
There you go. I never get to use that. Maybe I should use that more often. Actually, you guys get to see my new break screen, so that is exciting. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'll put the music back on too, just for you. I'll put the music back on. Okay, see you guys in a little bitty. Bye bye. Ah! I broke it. It's not supposed to look like that. Hold on. I know what I've done. Right. Oh, where's that stopped? Oh, because it was really short. Sin, tell her. You sneaky. You said there was no more. You thought I wasn't going to be live when you did that, didn't you? You sneaky, sneaky sleek thing. So sneaky. Hold on. I'm leaving this music on. This isn't music. Where's the music? I'm just tweaking something real quick because I had it set up wrong. Ah, screw it, I'll just do that. There we go. Okay, now I'm going on my break. Enjoy my break screen. Bye. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. I now have a drink. We've unboxed some lighting. We've had some ridiculous generosity happening. So let's return to Professor Layton. There are no more puzzles that I know of in this town that I've missed. What I might do is I might go and oh no, I'm going the wrong way. Go and see if Granny Riddleton has a bunch. She has a bunch of puzzles for me. I think I missed last time. So let's go and try out her puzzles. Unless she's already back on the I was gonna say on the boat. It's not a boat. It's a train. Oh, these guys are new. Okay, we'll talk to these guys, and then I'll see if I can remember where she is. Because I can't remember where Granny Riddleton is. I thought she was in the town square, but maybe she's got back on the train already. Okay. I'm so relieved you came by and saved the contest from turning into a punch-up. Oh, I already spoke to him. Oh no, I already spoke to these two last stream. I forgot about that. Yeah, I already solved their puzzles for them, so I don't need to talk to those two at all. I'm lying. I think she was... No, she was like right next to the train. Because... I remember as soon as I got off the train, I was like, oh, I could have actually gone to her. But I was panicking in the first stream. Oh, Mr. Layton, do you have a moment? I can't remember what voice I gave him, so he's gonna be from Yorkshire. That's not Yorkshire. He's gonna have an accent. I don't know what accent it is. Certainly. How may I be of assistance? It seems you've done a great deal of investigating today. Tell me, during the course of your inquiries, didn't hear anything. For context, if you weren't here last time, his daughter is planning on running away, and everyone in the town is basically helping her. So I don't know what Layton's gonna say now. I don't know if Layton's gonna say no. So this is interesting. Did you hear anything about my daughter? Your daughter, sir? Yes, Katia. You see, she hardly ever comes home since her grandmother Sophia passed away. Sophia and my daughter were very close, so her death came as a great shock to Katia. If you should see her, would you please tell her father wished she'd come home? If a fine gentleman such as yourself delivers a message, she just might listen. Unfortunately, our train is leaving soon, so I may not be able to be much help at all. Katia is our only child. Wait, what? Interesting that he corrected himself instead of just saying my. Because you could say my and then still mean... interesting. She means everything to me, and I'd be forever in your debt if you could help me. I wonder what kind of person this Katia is. Enabler. To be fair, we don't really know much other than that she's supposed to be getting the train. So, and Layton's, Layton's a gentleman. Maybe he doesn't want to tell. Maybe there's a reason that she's running away. Your guess is as good as mine, but judging from her family and upbringing, I imagine she's both beautiful and refined. Steady on, Professor! Oh my god! I'm so happy. I was never expecting to see Luke say, steady on, Professor. Steady on, Professor! She's actually a cat. Turns out she's a cat. That's a theme in the Layton games. Just, making the people and animals indistinguishable sometimes. Jesus Christ. Steady on, Professor. Aha, there we go. There's Granny Riddleton. And this man, who doesn't actually have a puzzle for me. I heard you've been inquiring around the village about an antique known as the Elysian Box. Oh yeah, that thing. People say it kills whoever managed to prise open its lid. Pandora's Box, they call it. I just found out about it during the course of my travels, but that box isn't what I'm really after. Well then, if I may be so bold as to ask, what are you looking for, sir? A phantom town that's nowhere to be found on any map. Now that's interesting. A place only the chosen may visit. The only way in, I hear, is on the Voluntary Express. Do you like my voices, by the way? Next murder victim calling it now. Yep, what Katia? That train and its many mysteries have been the subject of my research for years. From what I can tell, this artifact after the Elysian Box is also tied to that town. Wow, so when can we set out for it? How do we get there? Yeah, that's the one detail I haven't managed to pin down yet. Maybe you whisper a password and you're on the train and whoosh, the track goes in a new direction. Anyway, it's probably something like that. I'll just have to keep searching until I find a way in. Interesting. Thank you for your time. How polite he is. Professor, did you hear that? Oh wait, you guys remember, last time with Flora, I totally forgot about this. So if you weren't here in the last stream, Flora sort of, we think maybe got kidnapped for a second. Someone appeared in the shadows and then she was gone. But then she came back again, and we're like, but she didn't say anything. So we're like, she's either been replaced by a robot, or, I don't know, she got her a hit on the head. I don't know, something's up with Flora, basically. We have to be careful about Flora. Something's gone on. Professor, did you hear that? I think we found a new lead for the Elysian Box. It's a bit early to celebrate, but it looks like our journey on the Voluntary Express isn't over yet. Alright, you two, let's start making our way back towards the station. Okay, Professor. I heard of that. Wasn't that in Kingdom Hearts 2 with King Mickey? Oh. Right, we're going in the hut. Okay, so I've missed 3. So let's get these done before we go back on the train. Puzzle time! We barely had any puzzles today because of all the madness, so... Luke, are you sure you can really eat all that? You've put in quite an order there. No problem, Professor. I'll clean my plate and still have room for more. It's no wonder the Professor is concerned, as Luke's order costs twice what his own did. Below you can see all the items the two ordered along with their prices. Touch the prices of the items that Luke ordered. Okay, so this is fairly easy. Basically, we just have to work out... I almost just wrote on my tablet with an actual pen there. We basically just have to work out what... you know... We don't know how many items he did, do we? We don't know how many they ordered, but we know that Luke's was more than Layton's. Twice as much. Twice as much. Exactly twice. So... We can't... I'm trying to think of this logically. Like, the odds... We would have to do at least 2 odds, so it makes it even. For it to be a doubled number. Let's say that Luke orders this, because that's the sort of thing Luke would order. And Layton orders this. So we've got 12 and 8. And then... Oh, there's probably a way of working this out where I don't have to go one by one. But I'm thinking, like, if it's... So if, if Luke's order is doubled, that means it has to be an even number. So let's just pick a bunch of stuff for Luke to eat. Okay. So that's 21. I'm probably doing this all the wrong way. That means 3. Okay, so we could do this. I'm just doing a bit weird. Also, one is vegan and one can't have gluten. One is vegan and can't have gluten, and the other one is a pescatarian but only on a Sunday. Also cheese. Cheese! So, okay. They have to obviously order all of the things. So if we go for this one, this one, this one, and this one for Luke? I don't know. I don't really know how to do it, because it doesn't tell me how much he uses, but that's 2, 3 and 7 is 10, plus 16. So, yeah, sorry, not plus 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 56. Centella's, you've got it, Centella, nice. And then 8 plus 16 plus 25. That's 24. 8 plus 6 is 14. Plus 5 is 19. So that can't be it, because that's obviously... Wait, no, hold on. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. So that's obviously not it. There must be a way I'm supposed to do this without just doing random guesses. But Centella knows what's going on. Centella, you're just so... Choose the ones that look tastiest. Well, I'm figuring that Luke probably had this milkshake, but they might be doing that to throw me off. Well, these together make 10. And these together make 30. And these together make 30. And then there's obviously 25 on its own. But I don't know if that actually means anything. Alright, so I'm gonna say that Luke probably had the most expensive dish. And let's say that Layton has the least expensive dish. So Luke would have 12, 13, 17, 16. Would you like a hint? Nope. Not just yet, I'm working it out. That's 7. 70. I don't think this is right. You know, this isn't right. Wait, no, it is! Oh my god, did I get it? Hold on. Did I just get this right? Just rub out all my workings because I think I've confused myself. Hold it! Yeah, I think I just got this. Let me just double check because I'm really dumb like that sometimes. So 5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 7 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. And 2 plus 1 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Plus 1 is 70. 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 4 is 15. 1, 1, 1. I think I've done it. I've done it! That was totally an accident. Okay, so Luke ordered 25, 12, 17, and 16. Now, was this all pure guess? Who knows? Might have been pure guesswork. It's all pure guess. What? What? Oh my god, I just got Mox's tweet in response to my go live tweet and it's just murder. I did not get followed. I think you do have it. I did it. Guys, I did it. Yeah. Murder. I'm just double checking I'm supposed to do Luke's ones. No one's impressed or concerned. Luke's orders cost twice what his own did, but below you can see the items the two ordered along with their prices. So he had a milkshake, fish and chips, a roast dinner, and soup. He is a growing boy, it's true. That's quite mad. Okay. Ah! Now was this all just guesswork?
This should do the trick.
Ooh. For some reason his voice was so much louder in my ears then.
Wonderful.
Which I'm not complaining about, because I love his voice. Ooh! Guys. Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. If you calculate the total bill, you'll see that the meal cost 105. Knowing the total, Luke must have ordered £70 worth of food and the press of 35. Once you got those numbers, the rest is easy. Are you sure you didn't order too much? Nope, this stew's great, and the steak is delicious too. He is a growing boy. That's a good, there we go. I knew there was a way I was supposed to figure it out. I didn't do that, but we got there in the end. There's more than one way to skin a cat, as they say. Which is a really horrible phrase, to be honest. I was gonna say, so you know how I said I bought the the HD version of the Professor Layton. Why am I doing that? You can't see it. It's not on my screen. There we go. If you didn't see this earlier, you can get the first 3 games in HD as mobile games. It does cost money, but obviously, you know, it's a full game that you'd be buying anyway, so I would recommend it. I got PhD smart. So I got the first one because I wanted it for some stream graphics and stuff. But more to the point, when I started it up, it had a cutscene that's not in the DS version of them packing up the car with their luggage. That's not in that's not in it, and they speak and everything. And I was like, what? They have voice lines, what's happening? So I don't know where that came from, or if they just added it just for this one, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So nice. Anyway. Oh my god, I can't stop hiccuping. The Ant's Journey, Puzzle 17. It's one of these. Busy ants work tirelessly carrying food back to their nest. One such ant was returning with food when she bumped into an acquaintance in the front of the nest. What are you playing at? Didn't you notice that you took the longest path possible back to the nest? Think about where you're going next time. Knowing that the ant could never travel on the same path twice, can you trace the route the returning ant walked to get to her nest? Oh, it's one of these ones. It's one of these ones. 13 quid for sandwiches, but it's a good sandwich. I mean, the tramwiches are like, oh no, they're £3. I was gonna say they're like £6 each, but they're £3 each. So the longest path possible. How did I work this out last time? I remember that we've definitely done this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, so there's 32. I think I helped you. Yeah, you might be right, to be honest. You get an aunt to consult, not just an uncle. Beautiful, thanks guys. Yeah, I'm thinking so there's 32 in total, so the closer we can get to 32 the better. But will I get the highest answer is another question, because I've done this before. There's a puzzle in the first game, not that dissimilar. I should really be counting my steps. That looks like it's probably the longest. Centella is so quick. You're like, I've got it, I think. You're so quick with these puzzles, honestly. Like, I'm jealous. It's impressive. This is really good. And it's good because I haven't had it for a couple of days because I'm running low, and I was like, I don't need this or I'm not streaming. And I've noticed that I get way more chocolate cravings when I don't have it, because it's obviously chocolate flavored. So I'm like, this is good because it's both filling me up and also giving me chocolate. And it's not a stupidly low amount of calories. I actually don't know how many calories are in it, but hopefully not a stupidly low amount. Anyway. I love puzzles. You see how many puzzle books I have around my house. But that's good, because I love puzzles too. And I'm so, like, I tweeted about this, but I'm just so glad that you guys enjoy puzzles. Because, like, since I've started streaming Layton, I've just had such a good time. Like, we've had such good banter, even if I'm not actually playing Layton at the time. But it's like, we do have we have a good banter going on with the people who like Layton. So I'm so glad you guys are here now. Makes me happy. And I'm glad we can maybe play some like 3D puzzle games rather than, because I feel a lot of the Layton games, the puzzles are very similar to each other because, you know, there's only so many different ways you can do puzzles. There's only so many different types of puzzles they could do in this format. So I wish I knew this existed. Well, now you can get it for your phone. And any of the puzzles that, see a picture of Joe, and any of the puzzles that you missed in the first game, you can now play. And I'm probably not gonna play it, to be honest, but I just open it and then listen to the music. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the most I can get is 20 at the moment. I'm gonna write that down. Did I say there were? I think I said there were 32 in total. And I've got 20. Please ignore the music, it's just struggling because I've opened another tab. Just trying to think about logically. 1, 2, 4. Ooh, hold on. To go this way. That's only adds 2, and then that's... It doesn't actually make much of a difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's the same amount. 24 is longest path. Yeah, Centella, what's your, how long is your path? That's not certainly giving me the answer, so that's fine. Yeah, they don't go back on themselves, but they can, like... Yeah, they can't go back on themselves, basically. Otherwise, the answer would be infinite, because you could just make them go round and round and round in a loop. It just makes me sad that there's only a limited amount of Layton games, because, they don't make no more. Though I will try and find if Layton Brothers is still available. Layton Brothers Mystery Room. Oh my god, it is available. Guys, we can play the Layton. 24. Okay, so both of you have got 24. I'm gonna make a note, hold on. So Layton Brothers is an app. Not Mothers, Layton Brothers, but it's not got, it doesn't seem to have Herschel Layton in it, it's someone else. Maybe his brother, maybe that's the point. So, but that could be something we play. Anyway. Excuse me, that was a very strange sneeze. I'm very glad you didn't hear it, because it was like, 24, okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't wait to get a new monitor. That's the next thing I'm buying. And I have the money to buy it, I want to get my lighting before I need to decide what kind of monitor I want. Because it needs to be, I mean, this is a decent size, but it's a TV, so it's really awkward with the audio output. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, I can't go back on myself. That's not gonna work. I can't do that. Unless I go all the way along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, no, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How come I keep ending up with 20? What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to think how I can make any of these bits longer, but I just... Oh, hold on, I can make this bit longer by doing that. I don't actually know if that did make it longer. That's probably about the same. 1, 2... Yeah, that's the same. Ugh! Need my brain juice. This isn't even brain juice, it's not caffeinated. Sorry, I'm not looking up the answers or anything. I was just checking how this, if it was still running okay. Right. And I'm thinking if I maybe start just like tweaking what I'm doing to cover more area. But then I think I end up just covering the same amount of area if I do that. $20. $20 again. Oh no, I missed that. I think I went backwards for getting one. Ah. So do you mean you think your number's not right? This one's really stumping me. I'm not very good at these ones either. It's like I can find you a route, but can I find the longest route? I don't know. Oh, you see, I see. Okay, so you started at the end. I understand now. I thought you meant you went backwards on yourself, and I was like, oh. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And yet again, I've got 20. How would I add 4 more? I think I maybe don't have the right amount of brain today. I mean, I don't know which one's at the end, but I've just been going backwards and forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I swear to God, this is like a curse. It's like the whole 10 thing kept coming up as 10. Answers were always 10. But now we have 20. 20, 20, 20. That's all I'm getting. God, don't say 20, 20 too fast. You summon a demon. Okay. Either of you have a clue for me? Because I realize it can't be that fun just watching me struggle with this puzzle in silence. Okay, there are 8 shapes, and if there's 24 lines, that means there's 3 lines per shape. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1. At least. 1 down at the beginning was how mine is, starting on the top right. Okay. Down 1, left 1, up 1, all the way left. Okay, let's try if I do it from there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24! Ah! 24! I figured it out! I mean, I didn't. You guys kind of gave me the answer, but doesn't matter. Hopefully that's it. Is that what you guys have? Is that the same one you guys have? Before I hit submit. I'm gonna have more of this. Okay.
Just leave it to me.
That one took way too long.
Layton's apprentice strikes again.
Layton's apprentice strikes again, because I'm a murderer. Perhaps all the heavy lifting kept this little ant from thinking about her path home. If only she thought about where she was going, she could have saved herself some walking. Poor little ant. Okay. The ants get the food, the grasshoppers eat the food. A strip of paper. 10 big rats. After trying to fold a strip of paper in half, you notice that one side of the folded strip is a centimetre longer than the other. Determined to get it right, you fold the strip again, only to discover that now the other end of the folded strip is 1 centimetre longer than the other. You've now made 2 fold creases in the strip. What's the distance in millimetres between the 2 creases? It's a centimetre, right? Obviously that's not in millimetres, but... I mean... if you have a strip... and then... I mean, that makes sense. This is... Is it a centimetre? Is it a centimetre? Am I a womb? Layton's apprentice strikes again, demands better working conditions and bigger lunches. He does it. Oh no! I hit the wrong button. I think it's a centimetre. Is it? Is it? Okay, clearly I am not caffeinated enough because I am actually really struggling with the simplest of puzzles. we may need to switch to another game if I can't brain enough for this. We could play some Calico. Ugh, that is a sweet coffee. Oh, I think all the sugar went to the bottom. Because it was really strong the first mouthful, and then it was like super sweet. I mean, I could just do it with a piece of paper. Let's find out. Do I have a ruler? That's a question. I do, but do I have a ruler handy? Yes. Are you objecting that I'm doing it with it? Okay, hold on, let me do the objection. Hold on. Objection! There you go. It's a really simple math question in disguise. Is it a half a centimeter? I'm doing it. I'm just doing it with a piece of paper. And then if we fold it over, it's gotta be a centimeter. It's just trying to trick me. Okay, done it. It is in fact a centimeter. I thought it would be. So I just need to say a centimeter in millimeters. Which is 10, right? I've got it. I've got it. I like that. I'm tempted to put a little like sound effect for when you guys press I've got it, but I think it might get a bit much. I actually want to just test something. Hold on. I'm telling myself to hydrate. Oh, it's not working. That's weird. There's supposed to be an alert that comes up on this screen when I hit hydrate, but it didn't work. Oh well, I'll fix that. Yes. It is 10 millimeters.
Consider this puzzle solved. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
A true gentleman doesn't leave the puzzles for 3 weeks. Yeah, I thought so. If you're having trouble visualizing it, imagine that the matchbox shown above has the height of 1 centimeter. What? Okay. This is a strange way of doing it, but 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. And then if you squish it, the sides are a centimeter? I don't know why it's trying to get me to figure it out like that, but okay. Coolio, we got it. I totally didn't cheat. Oh, I'm getting really cold now. There are currently no puzzles in Granny Riddleton's shack. Good, let's go. Let's get back on that train. As it says at the top, get back on the train. I didn't even notice it said that. Wow, you got at least 30 puzzles under your belt. I don't know why I couldn't read that sentence. Who's the rock star now? There we go. So that's probably, we can't go back on the train unless we've done enough. Wait. Why can't I get back on the train? Ooh, a coin. A puzzle! Look at this poster, Professor! Yes, it's quite lovely, Luke. Oh, but there's something quite odd about the picture. Huh? What do you mean, Professor? It's a picture of Flora again. Ah, it's a puzzle. Of course it's a puzzle. The train stations are an especially good place for dramatic farewells, aren't they? Below is a painting of a man and a woman bidding each other a tearful goodbye. Something within the painting, however, is a slightly unrealistic detail. Find and circle that detail. Oh, I remember being really stuck on this one as a kid. So let's talk through our, Is it the fact he's opening the window? And it's a train and you can't do that? Because that's the first thing that came to my mind, is that he's opened the window. I also can't really tell what that person with the black hat is. Is that a really fluffy coat? Is that a pet? Is it someone walking? Is it a child? I'm really trying to figure out what it is. Let me go turn my heating on while you guys have a look at this one. Something is odd about it. We have to pick what? Here. Whoa. bum 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 bum. Any ideas? It's a bit of a weird one. Huh. It's a very bizarre looking game. Figure that out later. Figure that out later. Very funny. I'm gonna go for the window being open, but I remember distinctly that this threw me off as a child. Like, I could not figure it out. Maybe it is that simple. Maybe I was just a dumb child. What do you mean maybe? Of course I was.
Here goes.
Yes! It is the window!
That was almost too
Which, to be fair,
easy.
you kind of need to know the context. You kind of have to been on a train in your life to know that. Well spotted. Were the man in the painting to open the window as shown above, the frame would go through the roof. Oh, that's what the problem was, not the fact it was opened. These days, most trains have windows that only open partially. Of course, thanks to modern air conditioning, a good number of trains have been fitted with windows that don't open at all. Very true. I'm not sure I've ever ridden on a train with windows that opened. I knew there was something strange about that picture, did you though? Because Layton kind of pointed it out. Hey, we got something new. Cool. Okay. I would like to get back on the train. Is that at all possible? Am I maybe going the wrong way? No. I'm so confused. You think you're back. Okay, Luco. That's good to hear. Wow, you can't see mountains like this in London. Oh, now he wants to talk. Oh, it's that whole thing of I've already solved all the puzzles I'm supposed to solve, so then I like talk to him and he's like, good on you. But then I'm supposed to talk to him again because he's going to have the dialogue he would have done. Yeah, it's a whole thing. This happened earlier as well. How's the festival treating you dudes? Pretty righteous, huh? I don't know what voice this is. This train isn't ready to move quite yet, so while you're waiting, I'll lay the sweet puzzle on you. Okay, so we have a puzzle from him, and then we'll be able to go. Sammy's necklace. Sammy has 8 chains with several links at each. Has 8 chains with 7 links each. He wants to connect all of these chains to make a necklace. The jeweler says it'll cost £2 each time he opens and closes a single link. As shown below, Sammy could open one end of each of the 8 chains to make one long necklace. However, that would cost £16. And the truth is that there's a cheaper way to get the same result. Using the cheapest method possible, how much will it cost to make the necklace? If he just takes one chain and opens all of those. Right? That's probably how you do it. Look at that, brainwave. Did you see the moment I figured it out? So I think the answer is if he opens... Hey, Slurm! You got caught by Eveline. Yeah, Eveline kind of, decimated. And just so many gift subs. So yeah, if we opened all of the chain, all of the loops on one chain, that's 7, links, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then you could do 1 here, 1 there. Ooh, it went a bit squiggly. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And 1 there. And 1 there. Perfect. So I figured it out. We just need to break one of these. Break all of these open and then close them again. And it's £2 every time he opens and closes a single link, which means it would be 2 times 7, which would be £14, which is cheaper than the £16 method. Done. That's how you do it. But why would... Yeah. That's a bit of a strange way of doing it, but... Be as cheap and miserly as possible. We're all Scrooges here in the UK. my tonsils? Feels like I've got something stuck at the back of my mouth, like on the back of my tongue. Centella, did you reach the same conclusion as me? Did you? I can't believe I actually figured it out. I hope I figured it out. I haven't put the answer in yet, but I'm keeping it up on the screen in case you guys want to do it. What I love about Professor Layton is it's not just puzzles, which is obviously, I'm a big fan of puzzles. It's not just puzzles, but we also get like a really cool storyline, and it's actually like well thought out, and there's all these twists and turns in the actual story. I got 14, yes! I also got 14. How much will it cost? 14 squids!
Consider this puzzle solved.
I was leaving that off so everyone could see it.
No puzzle unsolved.
I did one! I got a puzzle right! Okay, I feel a bit less silly now. Score! Take one of Sammy's 7-link chains, break each link apart, and use them to connect the remaining small chains together. If Sammy uses this method, he can get the necklace of his dreams for only £17. Did I get a piece? Oh, I didn't get anything. The Momentary Express is back in business, baby. Get ready to ride, folks. Hey, you guys better hurry back to your seats, because the train's ready to rock. Oh, wow, I missed a lot of puzzles. How did I miss that many puzzles? I missed so many puzzles. Oh! Huh? Nani? That must be Katia.
Thank you so much.
As Luke said earlier, steady on there, Layton. He didn't say it like that.
What's going on over there?
Oh no, it's broken! Sorry. It's just because the way I have it set up for the subtitles, it looks so bad when it comes back. What's going on over there? She has pretty hair and I want it. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen.
I believe we may have stumbled upon Mr. Anderson's dear daughter.
Oh my god, it's voice acting. I didn't even register that. Nice.
That's a cracking send-off she's having.
Considering the size of the party, I doubt she's just going on holiday.
Mystery number 6. Katia. She's a mystery. Katia is the only daughter of Dropstone's most influential man, Mr. Anderson, has boarded the Momentary Express. Several villagers came to see her off, yet she travels alone. Where is Katia headed, and why is she making the journey there by herself? Is it something about her dead grandmother? Probably. Because that's what they said. She was really close with her. Save your progress. We've been playing for, well, we were playing for 6 hours. Now have played for 8 hours. Look at that. So ominous every time it does that. I just can't stop thinking about this phantom town we heard about. Could the rumours be true? Well, the next stop on the town is the next stop on this line is the perfectly normal town of Luxembourg. Well then, how do we get to the phantom town? That's an excellent question, but I don't have the answer. Every puzzle has an answer. Sorry. If the Momentary Express does indeed head for the parts unknown, the crew will surely know something about it. They decide to make inquiries, and also tell us. I don't know why it annoys me so much every time it does that, but... There we go, we're done with the, we're done with Dropstone. It's only taken us, like, super long time. Ugh, why am I so tired? Could it be I barely had any sleep? Perhaps. Master Yensid list there. Wait. Okay, I must have figured this out before because I've played all of Kingdom Hearts, but Yensid is Disney backwards and I've never really I must have noticed that before. That it's Disney backwards. I must have figured that out and then I just wiped it from my memory. Okay. Let's have a little look-see. Shall we go? Let's go find Granny Riddleton. And get our missing puzzles that we've not done yet. It is. Yeah. Is this it? Yes, look at me. I remember where things are. Oh my god, I have so many. Right, we're gonna go through all of them. We're gonna go through all the ones we've missed. And then we'll see if I'm more awake. And if I'm more awake, we can maybe keep going. If not, we might have to play something else because I'm a little bit sleepy and I'm not really I'm struggling a little bit with the puzzles, I won't lie. Johnny and Thomas are each carrying some apples. If Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would have the same number of apples. Conversely, if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times the number of apples that Thomas has. How many apples are each of the men holding? Alright. Sketchy time. Not that sketchy. Ah, no, it's still got the thing from last time. Woo! Okay, so if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would have the same number of apples. But if Thomas gave Johnny 2 apples, Johnny would have 3 times more. We had a puzzle like this in the first game, and I figured it out pretty quickly, but I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. Hi, Chi-Chi Raptor! So I'm struggling a bit today. So if... Let's say they start with... Okay, so if he gives him 2 apples, he would have 3 times more. So it's probably... 3? No, because it can't be 3 and 1, because if he gave him 1 apple, they'd have to have the same amount. Wait, no, it can be. He has 3 and 1. If he gives him 2. So if he gives him 2, he's got 3 and 1. Which means that they both have 1? No, that's not right either. Hold on. So Johnny has to start with a number that is 2 less than a multiple of 3. Right? Does that make sense? So let's go for 1 to start with. And Thomas has to start with, if he starts with 1, no, because then, yeah, if Jonathan, it can't be 1. It cannot be 1. Because if you gave him 1 apple, they'd have the same amount. That doesn't make sense. Oh no, don't start with that. So if Johnny has 4, okay, and then he gives 1 of his, which means he must have 2. Wait, if he has 4 and he gives 1, it means he has 3. Johnny has the same amount, which means he must have 2 to start with. Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, the 2 men would have the same number of apples. So if we go with 4 and 2, and then if Thomas gets... No, we can't do that. We can't have 2. We've already said that. I feel really dumb today. I'm sorry, I know I keep going on about it, but I just want everyone to be very aware that I'm not usually this slow with puzzles. I'm usually a lot quicker. I think we might need to change to a different game. Have I played the Danganronpa series? I really want to. I have them on my Steam wishlist, and I really wanted to stream them, but they're not exactly PG, because they're quite violent, and they do swear. The violence is less important, it's more of the swearing. And the because I've been really wanting to play it because I like what I've heard about it. Yeah, you guys got it. High five. Okay, right. 1 second. I would like to... I maybe stream it anyway someday, but I'd have to, like, make it very clear it's not a PG stream because it's like... This is gonna have violence and swearing. So I looked it up. Ooh, why did I lag so much there? That was weird. Okay. Think this through. Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, they would have the same number of apples. But if he gave him... Johnny would have 3 times. So, like I said, Johnny has to have a number that's divisible by 3. But 2 less than that. So, if we go with 3, because that's divisible, minus 2 is 1. But that can't happen because that's too small of a number. So if we had so in this, if it was 1, if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, because that can't work because he can't have just 1 apple, because he has to give Thomas an apple, so that can't work. So then we do 6, which is 4. And I'll keep going with 9, 12. Just keep doing that. So that's 7 or 10. Okay. So in this scenario, if it's 4, Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, that means he would have 3 apples, which means Tommy would have 3 apples, which means he has to start with 2 apples. But then in the second scenario, he has to give him 2, so he can't have none. So that can't work. So in this case, if he gives him 1 apple, he turns him to 6 apples. That means he would get 6 apples, which means he starts with 5 apples. But then if he starts with 7, and then he gets 2 more, that's 9, and then that's 3. That's it! I did it! I think that's it. So Johnny has 7, and Tommy has 5. Now, does that maths work out? 7 and 5. Johnny has 7, Tommy has 5. So in the first scenario, Johnny gives Thomas 1 apple, which means he has 6. And that means he has 6, so they're the same, so that's correct. And in the second scenario, he gets 2 apples, and Tommy loses 2 apples. Yes! Maths is great, as long as there's no letters, most days. It's baby maths. Yeah, so it's 7 and 5. I got there. It just took me a while, but I got there. Johnny has 7. Thomas has 5. That looks like an 8. No, I got it. Good. I was worried it was going to think I was trying to draw an 8. That is what I worked out, isn't it? Yeah.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Look at me doing maths.
And there we have
Horrible.
it.
I'm not good at spatially awareness puzzles, I'm not good at maths. Nice. Johnny has 7 apples and Thomas has 5. As you can tell, if Johnny gave Thomas 1 apple, both of them would have 6. Additionally, if Thomas decided to give Johnny 2 of his apples, Johnny would have 9, making 3 times as many. If you did this with variables, you would get the answer without having to keep guessing random numbers. That's the power of letter math. Well, that's the thing, is I was going up the 3 times table, so I was gonna hit it eventually. Because I knew it had to be something that was divisible by 3, and then just take away 2 for the answer. So I was doing decent maths. Yeah, exactly. Ew, variables, gross. Right, next one. Puzzle 32, it's a wrap. Laurel is very particular about wrapping this flower as it is a gift for an important friend of hers. She would like it to be wrapped as shown below, but she has no idea where to begin. Oh no, I hate this. Okay, in order to wrap the flower just like the leftmost drawing, how should you begin your wrapping? A, B, C, or D? I think... Laurel streams as PurpleCoffins. It's like a coffee cat. So it is me. I agree, Kaino. Hello, Kaino. How are you doing? Centella, that makes one of us. Right, if I turn this music down in my headset, because it's the music's distracting me. I'm not really sure, but I think Hammergerhard is literal. It's me, but not. It's like my alter ego on the stream. I really don't know how to figure this one out. Hold on, I have to wait for my there we go. Okay. Sintel's got it already. Ugh. And that's why I have that button. I was a florist for a while. Ah. Look at you. You're so cool and interesting. Is it because of this bit? Is this the clue? This little corner bit here? Sorry, I'm just having fun now. I think I just want to sit and doodle. That's what I really want to do. Shall I cheat again? Report for hacks. It's not working anyway. It's too difficult to figure out how to cheat like that. Okay, so my first thought is we don't want it to be on the... Oh, excuse me, I've been gulping my coffee. We don't want it to be on the inside, but it seems to be double-sided, so... I can't figure out. You need to have the paper facing a certain way for the patterns to come out well. See, there you go. This is like a Slumdog Millionaire situation where you're just like, my life experiences just happen to be related to what the question is on the puzzle. I would love a hint. You are totally... Give me a hint. Yes, thank you. Excuse me. Imagine you had to do these with a timer. I would probably explode, but I definitely wouldn't be streaming it because I would because you guys wouldn't have, like, we wouldn't have time to solve it together. AKA, I ask you guys the answer and then I don't do any work myself. See, my thinking is it's D, but that's just a guess. Because Raid Quit make for great content. You would have loved seeing me play Wind Waker then. You would have loved that. Hi, Sam Knight. The inside color has to be rolled first. So it's A or D. But why would it... No, wait. The inside color is the white, so that would be B or C. That makes more sense to me because, like, I was thinking with A or D, you just end up rolling the color onto the... It would just disappear inside the curl. And you wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, it's B or C. I think it's... Wait, they're not even... Wait, are they not just the same thing, but flipped? The inside is white. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, after this puzzle I am just gonna change the game, if you guys don't mind. Because I am really struggling to figure out how I would work this out. And it's not fun to play a puzzle game if you can't do puzzles. If your brain's not working. So we're gonna play something else. I don't know what, but I'll work it out. Or we could just sit and chat for another hour. Look at where the green is on the picture. I think it's C. Because I think if you rolled... No, wait, hold on. It's kind of that... If you had it that way up, it's rolling that way. So I think it's B then. Okay, if you figured it out, I will now let you say the answer. I think it's D. Okay, Sam thinks it's D. Please do. I think I might be getting sick. I feel like my tonsils are too big. I've been saying that all day. It feels like there's something in the back of my throat, but that would make sense. You think it's C? Okay, I'm gonna say C because 2 of you have said C, and I also trust Intella to know what they're talking about. Oh, why'd that not work?
Consider this puzzle solved.
Yes. Yeah.
And there we have it.
You're able to follow the paper's transition from a flat shape. No, I wasn't. Stop giving me puzzles like that. Okay. With that... Oh, I got a new hamster toy! Nice. With that being done, that being said and done, let's do a little savey save. And, stop that. Really. Let's do that. Let's, why is my music not playing? Oi. There we go. 3D Layton puzzles where all the puzzles are 4D. 3D Layton. Well, they did release some for the 3DS. So maybe that's what's going to happen when we get to those ones.